I'll start off just on the injuries. Ogletree had a concussion, and then Evan had a knee. With that, I'll open up with questions.
So Anthony ended up fine.
Yeah, he should be all right. Everything should be all right. Yeah.
What were your takeaways from Anthony's performance?
I thought he played solid. I did. I'll take fault for that interception right there. It was 2nd and 10 or whatever, and it was a cover 2 deal, and we didn't have a great route called there, and got to be better there. But I thought he managed the game well. Thought he did some really good things. Really encouraged with his progress and what he did.
Is this what we should expect most of the year? I mean, just trying to up and down, figure it out here with these guys?
Ideally, that's not what you want to do is up and down. You want to keep progressing forward. So we got to learn from our mistakes today and get better.
What's the line of trying to be aggressive but also acknowledging you got a rookie quarterback, he hasn't seen a lot? I mean, is there some of that going on in your head?
Yeah, you're talking about just like 4th downs and stuff?
Just in general. Just calling the game?
Yeah, I think so. I think, I'll take it too. It always starts with myself with anything. We got to run the ball better, and it starts with me. We didn't run it as good as we should have. We got to run it better. We got to go back and clean that stuff up and go from there.
Why do you think
running back by committee didn't seem to work too well today? Is there changes?
I mean, we got to go back and look at the tape. We got to go back and look at the tape and look and see where we're at with those guys. Yeah.
Shane, you get away from the running game a little bit when it's not being effective, where you really can't rely on it, 1st down, 2nd down, or not?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to find a rhythm in the run game. I think once you pop a few, you start hitting it. When you get 1 or 2 yards on 1st down, it's hard to keep calling those runs. So again, I got to do a better job. It starts with me. I got to do better.
The way they
2 of 12 on 3rd down, 1 of 5 on 4th. You brought up 4th down.
No doubt.
Got to be better than that.
Yeah, no doubt. Got to be better on 3rd down. Wasn't good enough. Again, starts with myself, and then 4th downs there. We got to be better. 4th and 1. We had a few of those, 2 of those, I think, and then we just tried to get a quarterback sneak, didn't get it, and then we had a 4th and 4. I think it was at the 42-yard line. You're in that kind of long field goal range or punt, in your plus territory. So. Decided to go for it there.
The way they played the interception a little bit, but how did Anthony react from that moment? Just first.
He was fine. Shoot, he bounced back and led that 2-minute drive down there. So he was good.
The way they played in the secondary, did that take away a lot of deep shots today?
A few times, yeah. We had a few chunks up. Had one to Pitt. Had a deep safety there. We had a couple other ones. Yeah, they played deep, and Anthony had to check it down a few times.
Were there any that you felt like could have gone down the field a little bit more? Or?
No, looking at the tape, I mean, they played it pretty good. Looking at the pictures.
When they do take away those big plays, just how does that kind of change the dynamics for you? To kind of have to try to win without those big plays. How tough is that?
Yeah, no doubt. You got to be efficient throwing the ball. You got to maintain possession. You can't turn it over like we did 3 times and lose a turnover battle. It's hard to win in this league when you turn it over.
What did you think of Anthony's decision-making as far as when to run and when to stay in the pocket?
I thought overall pretty good. I got to go back and review the tape, but I thought he made some good plays. Obviously, we had a few quarterback design runs that he popped, early on that one drive. We went down and scored, and then it was good to see him get his first touchdown of his career.
At the end, you had, I think, 4th and 5, and Anthony was able to get it. But
yeah.
At that point, were you thinking at all, kick the field goal and go on?
There's a thought there to it, but the thought process there too to me is like, hey, let's go score a touchdown, get the onside. Now you can kick a field goal. You know what I mean, right there. So because the clock is running down. Yeah.
You guys going through your head during Buckner's touchdown?
It was awesome just to see those guys. I mean, we always preach get on all loose balls, and that looked like a sack, whatever, or maybe an incomplete pass. But Zaire really made that thing go to get up and get the punch out, and then buck and go and score there. So it was good to see that.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Probably in the past, like on videotape, but never live like that. It was pretty good to see. I thought our defense overall played solid. They took the ball away. They play hard. They put us in positions. We got to be better. I got to be better offensively.
On the opposing sideline, you've gotten to see the energy of Shaq Leonard and what he brings to the defense. So having him on your side, what was it like seeing him out there tonight?
It was awesome to see him out there and the energy he brings, running around, flying around, making plays, getting the crowd fired up, just his intensity level every day that he brings to that practice field, and then get to see it, him back on the field was awesome to see.
And he was also productive as well. Were you kind of expecting that type of output, especially dealing with some of the adversity he had during training camp?
Yeah, I think when you got a veteran player that's coming back from something, he's got something to prove, and he did. And I thought he was productive. Obviously, I got to go back and look at the tape, but pleased with what he did out there.
All right. One more. Maybe a unique question, but what do you think of AR just at halftime, just maybe getting that first wind of an NFL game and then have it to just, breathe and go back in?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, first time out there, I thought he managed it well. You know what I mean? I think he really did. I could go back and look at the tape, but I thought overall his performance was good. There's probably some things we got to clean up, but thought he did a nice job.